bringing it back to women being attracted to bad boys, men who are exciting, jerks, assholes, whatever. I think the more appropriate term is women will reinforce that behavior because that's what they typically reward. And women will even say it themselves, I'm attracted to bad boys. So if you say that, and that's the type of guy you go for, you ought not be surprised when the bad boy that you choose to pursue, because women have agency, women have autonomy, you should not be surprised when that guy turns out to be a cheater, asshole, jerk, whatever it may be. If that's what you're attracted to, because I think women are, it's interesting though, like to me it's not clear why women view men not only as companions, as romantic partners, as providers, but also there's this almost this added expectation that we are your entertainers too.
Alvin Sam donated $99. Brandon, how can you make hit pieces against the red pill but show up on a red pill podcast
I didn't
and
see
use
that.
the same red pill talking points? Hypocritical.
I have no idea what he just said.
He says you made a hit piece against the red pill but show up on a red pill Is it a red pill podcast? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Pink
Okay.
pill.
Thank you for the chat, but
Yeah, thank you,
know,
Alvin.
I'm happily married, and I'm just giving my personal experience
Yeah.
about what's going on. I mean, I don't have to be red pill, green pill, pink
Yeah,
pill.
yeah.
I'm just a man giving an experience with being in a relationship. You know, obviously I haven't been married my whole life, so I've had experiences being single, experiences being in college, and now with all of that experience together, it has helped me realize the importance of marriage, and these are the things that I value, and this is why I'm in the marriage and I'm not single.
Yeah. And by the way, I mean, we bring on people who have different viewpoints, not, you know, I have my own views. I bring on people that disagree with me. I don't know where me and Brandon necessarily agree or disagree on various topics, but it's good to have conversation. So really quick, just on the boring thing. I mean, you mentioned somebody mentioned players, I think. I mean, I think that's why women fall for players, because they're not boring typically. I think boring can be a good thing. Obviously, you should be able to have a conversation with somebody, but I don't know. I don't think we as men, we're not your entertainers. Go watch Netflix. That's my view. I don't know. I don't exist to make others feel entertained at all times. We're not obliged to be clowns when on a date. And also, bored people are boring. Okay. Did somebody have something else? Otherwise, I'd like to continue with
I would like to say,
Go ahead.
The reason why we don't like boring is because most of us grew up in dysfunction.
Stop for just a sec.
Okay.
Please just talk into the mic. Please,
Okay,
please,
you got it. You got it. I'll bring it closer. Okay. Most of the reason why women want to find exciting or like adrenaline-like roller coaster relationships is because
sorry.
Alvin
Hold on.
Sam
That's
donated
fine.
$99. Brandon, for example, your hit pieces against Fresh and Fit, who also use the same talking points you just said.
I have my opinions about Fresh and Fit. I'm not gonna get into that. Maybe we will later, but
I didn't see. I don't see the video.
it's not. Just to make it clear, it's not necessarily a hit piece. You know, it's that I'm a mature man. I'm an adult, and some of the things that Fresh and Fit says, I disagree with them because I think they come from a very immature place. They sound like they come from a broken place. Mm-hmm. It seems like it's always bashing women. You know, like a broken clock. I feel like they write twice a day, no matter, you know, on their podcast. But overall, man, the way they talk about women, the way they view men. I just saw a clip of Fresh and Fit just recently, and the guy gave this young man such horrible advice about a woman, and that I guess the woman wasn't giving him what he deserved, so he told him to go get a side chick and double dip these women like that. Now, it sounds cute to young, immature men, but in reality, that's not the way you treat women, and that's not the way you operate as a man. That leads you to devastation. And younger men like Fresh and Fit, immature men like they appear to be, they don't understand that. And so that's why I have criticism of some of the things they say.
Right.
Gotcha. Well, we can
Amen.
certainly try to get into that a little bit later on in the show. You had a point. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm almost done. So we tend to come. Most of us actually had sometimes. It doesn't mean that you were traumatized or abused we had emotional dysregulation when we were young at some point, school, at home. So we like familiar things. Most of us didn't learn how to cope with these emotions. So what we find attractive and fun is those exciting play. That's where the attachment styles come from. Anxious attachment. The other one's the avoidant attachment. So those are the exciting guys we like. So when a nice guy comes around and is actually wanting to say, hi, let's go on a date, and let's go on a date, he's actually not being clingy. He's actually treating you right and wanting to be with you, and that's what we find clingy. And the other one that are avoiding us, those are the ones that we are actually chasing. So we find the toxic normalized in our lives. So what Brian said is actually right. Boring guys are the normal things, and they aren't our entertainers. We're supposed to make ourselves happy and exciting, and they are just supposed to bring us, whatever they bring us, conversation or whatever. So he makes a really good point right there. So that was just my little 2 cents.
But I think chemistry is important, and mutual attraction is important. And recently, I was dating someone for 2 months, and they were the perfect person in every way. But the mutual attractiveness just wasn't there, and so it didn't work.
Was he not physically attractive?
I think he's a handsome guy. Maybe I should say chemistry for us. It wasn't sparking. So
chemistry. What is the chemistry? What is the spark?
I don't know, but what I've learned is that you need it. I wish it was to my chagrin that the spark didn't go off, but it is just, I think it's that thing that makes you, that draws you to that person initially, and so.
Was he kind to you?
He he is the most incredible guy. Everything was perfect, and I was like, what is wrong with myself?
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
I don't know.
What is wrong with
you? You can ask all my friends. I was like, what is?
Who broke it off?
We mutually decide. I went to Montana for a month, and we didn't talk for a week, and then we called, and we were like, yeah, I think he felt less pressure during that week of silence because he felt like he was constantly trying to impress me, and I just wasn't pressed. I wasn't thinking about him, and so that's how I knew. So amazing guy, but it just, I don't know. Unless I gaslit myself subconsciously and didn't know. But
you can. I think that everybody looks for that spark at the honeymoon stage and all of that. Over time you realize that it's not about that.
Yeah.
It's that, a lot of relationships you get in, you have that spark and then it goes away with everybody. I thought 3 or 4 women were the one. Mm-hmm. And it didn't end up materializing.
Yeah. Oh, that was just a.
I was like, hey,
yeah,
tell me to shut up, boy.
Keep going. That's like
it didn't materialize, and I say me and my wife.
Oh, actually, one did come in. Okay.
Brandon.